So they cut me off when I was saying, and I was usually the one sleeping. So the idea that a woman is hypnotizing men at night, trapping them and tricking them with ourselves, forcing men to stay with them by doing all sorts of things, it's insane. So what I'm saying is that's the way they think. If I went by that, I would be brainwashed into thinking all women do that. And I think there's a deeper message in that. The deeper message, and I think it's easier for me to talk about it as a woman as opposed to being black, because there are differences in the racial treatment and the treatment of black people in general. But definitely they talk about the specific differences in treatment of black people from particular areas. But it's easier to talk about it from a woman's point of view. So if I thought that, then I would think all women are out to get me. I wouldn't trust, I wouldn't have good female relationships. And that's something that's always been important to me, good female relationships. So they said they thought that they were teaching me not to trust women. Most of my very good relationships have been with women because we are experiencing something. And I got to go into what I'm talking about in general. We as women, we experience the world from a different point of view than men. Our bodies, the way we're treated, the opportunities we get and don't get. I think some people say, well, women don't get these opportunities, but we get other opportunities, which will give us a different way of looking at the world than a man. I think it's also like they wanted to talk about, transgender. It's different. I can't speak on being transgender or transgender rights because that's not my point of view, but my point of view I can speak from. And I think that's another topic where if they don't want people who have an experience to speak on that experience and they want to speak on that other person's experience, it's like the idea of AI, meaning the humanity that each human being brings to the world would be then put into a computer and the computer will speak on it. No, we each bring our own humanity, and with our humanity comes our experiences, our lives, how we view the world. And I don't want anyone to get rid of that. And I think if we're talking about all of this, I got to bring it back to AI. I want to bring it back to surveillance and spying, and there are some really good videos. I'm not going to link anything in the description, but I would like you guys, if you get a chance, to take a look at the post or just search on YouTube, surveillance and spying. Because what we're talking about now is the ability for other human beings not to acknowledge other human beings' humanity, to hate a whole group of people, to get upset and decide to punish someone. Every single day this has happened to me, I've been punished in some way or other. Either I'm made to feel like because I'm black, I shouldn't be treated the same way as a white person. They keep talking about me as a black female not being equal to a white female. But you notice how they put that in terms of female, of being a woman, as opposed to just being treated like a black man. Because I'm not treated like a black man either. And that's my point. It's the idea that as a woman, I have to be made aware that I'm a woman, yet they want to remove that woman experience from me. You can't. It's just too attached. We argued a while ago. This V2K talking said that, something along the lines that what comes first in my life? Am I more black or am I more woman? And I say I'm more woman because it's like everything I do is seen through that. I'm not seen through the eyes of being black. I'm seen through the eyes of being female first. This whole system was designed about me being a woman. Partly what they said is that I'm supposed to be jealous. I'm supposed to, you know, want a man but not get a man. And if I get a man, I'm pursuing him and I have to trick him to keep it. All of this is seen through the eyes of a woman. I listen to other victims of this sort of mind control, V2K frequencies, this system, gang stalking. And what they talk about are things that they're experiencing. And a lot of it, to me, seems like it's the idea that someone else wants to tell you who you are, what to think, what to feel, what you've experienced in life. So when they were going over my life experiences, they asked people who aren't close to me. They said they used to observe me, and instead of just watching, they would say things to me, which seems strange. Like if you're going to surveil someone or spy on someone, why would you then insert yourself